Speaker, the House has noticed the Prime Minister's remarkable transformation in the last few weeks from Stalin to Mr. Bean. Creating chaos out of order rather than order out of chaos. But amidst the administrative bungling and even the sleaze, does he not accept that the most damaging remark over the last week came from the services chiefs when they accused him of wilfully neglecting the safety and the welfare of the young men and women who serve in our armed forces?
Mr. Speaker, at every point in the job I am in, I will do everything in my power to defend and protect the security of our armed forces. And I have to say to the right honourable gentleman that the defence budget is rising every year and will continue to rise, that when we came into power, the defence budget in Britain was the 5th largest in the world. It is now the 2nd largest in the world. And as for housing, we are spending £5 billion over the next 10 years on armed services accommodation, more than at any point in the history of the armed forces.
Order. For the honourable gentleman, right, Mr. Russell, you've got to be quiet. You've got to be quiet. It's Cable.
Mr. Speaker, we know about the defence budget because the Prime Minister signed £5 billion of cheque for the Iraq war. But isn't the truth that at the end of it, that the troops lack adequate equipment, lack adequate medical care and lack adequate accommodation? And isn't the underlying truth that where the armed forces are concerned, fundamentally the Prime Minister is not interested and doesn't care?
Mr. Speaker, the Chief of the Defence Staff, the Chief of the Armed Services gave a briefing last week saying we were better equipped than ever before. And that's why we've invested not only the money from the defence budget, but to meet urgent operational requirements of our armed forces, particularly in Iraq and Afghanistan, we've invested an additional £6.6 billion above the defence budgets that have been announced. And we will continue, whether it be tanks or whether it be helicopters or whether it be night vision equipment or whether it be specific help for individual members of the armed forces in contacting their relatives or in accommodation at home. We will continue to do everything in our power to help our armed forces do their duty.
Adrian Bailey.